Here's something most folks don't realize. The breakfast sitting on the table right now could be quietly helping or hurting those hard-working kidneys. Let's talk about what really makes a difference. Welcome back to Health Bloom, where we share practical health wisdom that actually works in real life. Today's topic hits close to home for many: how to support kidney health through something as simple as breakfast choices. If someone has been watching creatinine numbers or GFR results, this conversation matters. Before diving in, there's a small favor to ask. If this information helps, hitting that like button and subscribing really does make a difference. It helps this content reach others who might need it. All right, let's get into the good stuff about breakfast and kidney health. Understanding what creatinine and GFR actually means helps make sense of why breakfast choices matter so much. Creatinine is a waste product that muscles create naturally, and healthy kidneys filter it out efficiently. When creatinine levels climb higher than they should, it often signals the kidneys aren't working at their best.
GFR stands for glomerular filtration rate, which sounds complicated but really just measures how well kidneys filter blood. Think of it as a report card for kidney function. Higher GFR numbers generally indicate better kidney performance, while lower numbers suggest kidneys need extra support and care. The connection between breakfast and kidney health isn't just theory, it's based on how the body processes different foods first thing in the morning. What gets eaten at breakfast sets the tone for how kidneys work throughout the entire day, affecting everything from blood pressure to fluid balance. Research shows that certain breakfast foods contain compounds that can genuinely support kidney function over time. These aren't miracle cures, but consistent choices that give kidneys the nutrients they need while avoiding substances that create extra strain. Small changes really do add up when it comes to kidney health. Now, let's explore 5 natural breakfast options that research and clinical experience suggest can help support healthier creatinine levels and better GFR numbers. Each one brings unique benefits to the table, and the best part is they're all foods most people already know and can easily find at local markets.
Breakfast number 1: oatmeal with berries. Starting with oatmeal might seem almost too simple, but there's solid science behind why this humble brain deserves attention for kidney health. Regular old-fashioned oats contain a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which has been studied specifically for its effects on kidney function and overall health. Research involving people with chronic kidney disease found that eating about 50 grams of oats daily showed improvements in certain kidney function markers. The study participants experienced better outcomes with their serum albumin and potassium levels after just 8 weeks of including oats in their daily routine. What makes oatmeal particularly kidney-friendly is what it doesn't contain. It's naturally low in sodium, which matters because excess salt can raise blood pressure and strain kidneys. Oats are also relatively low in phosphorus and potassium compared to many other breakfast grains, making them suitable for various stages of kidney concerns. The fiber content in oatmeal does more than just aid digestion. Studies suggest that increased fiber intake can help lower creatinine levels in people with chronic kidney disease. The fiber may bind to certain waste products in the gut, reducing their absorption and potentially lessening the burden on filtering organs like kidneys.
When preparing oatmeal for kidney health, choosing plain, minimally processed oats gives the most control over what goes into the bowl. Instant oatmeal packets often contain added sodium and phosphorus additives, which aren't ideal. Cooking plain oats in water or a kidney-friendly plant milk works beautifully. Adding fresh berries to that morning oatmeal multiplies the kidney benefits considerably. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are all considered kidney-friendly fruits because they're low in potassium while being absolutely packed with powerful antioxidants that protect cells from damage throughout the body. Blueberries rank incredibly high among fruits for antioxidant power, containing compounds called anthocyanins that give them that deep blue color. These same compounds help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which are both factors that can contribute to kidney damage over time when left unchecked. A half-cup serving of blueberries contains less than 150 milligrams of potassium, making them a low-potassium fruit choice that most people with kidney concerns can enjoy safely. They're also naturally low in sodium and phosphorus, hitting all the right notes for kidney-friendly nutrition.
Raspberries and strawberries bring their own unique benefits to the breakfast bowl. Raspberries contain ellagic acid, a compound that helps neutralize free radicals and prevent cell damage. Strawberries provide vitamin C and fiber while being associated with heart protection and anti-inflammatory properties. The combination of oatmeal and berries creates a breakfast that's not just kidney-friendly, but also helps control blood sugar, supports heart health, and provides steady energy throughout the morning. For anyone watching kidney function markers, this simple combination offers multiple benefits in one satisfying bowl. To keep this breakfast optimally kidney-friendly, avoiding heavy additions of dried fruits, nuts, or sugar-laden toppings works best. Instead, a small drizzle of honey or maple syrup for sweetness, along with a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor and extra antioxidants, makes a delicious and health-supporting choice. Breakfast number 2, egg white scramble with low-potassium vegetables. Moving to protein at breakfast, egg whites deserve serious consideration for anyone focused on kidney health. While whole eggs contain important nutrients, the egg whites specifically offer high-quality protein without the phosphorus concentrated in the yolk, making them particularly suitable for kidney-supportive eating. Protein remains important throughout life, especially for maintaining muscle mass and strength as the years go by. However, people monitoring kidney function often need to be mindful about protein intake. Egg whites provide that needed protein in a form that's easier on kidneys than many other protein sources. The beauty of egg whites lies in their nutritional profile. They're virtually free of potassium and phosphorus, two minerals that kidneys must work to filter. For someone whose kidneys are already working hard, choosing protein sources that don't add extra filtering burden makes practical sense. Scrambling egg whites with kidney-friendly vegetables creates a savory, satisfying breakfast that feels substantial and nourishing. The key is choosing vegetables that are naturally lower in potassium, which gives flavor and nutrition without overwhelming kidneys with minerals they struggle to process. Red bell peppers make an excellent addition to egg white scrambles. They're low in potassium and rich in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant. Many people with kidney concerns actually have lower vitamin A levels, and red peppers happen to be excellent sources of this important immune-supporting vitamin. Onions and garlic bring tremendous flavor to egg dishes without adding problematic levels of potassium or sodium. Both contain beneficial compounds. Onions provide flavonoids that act as antioxidants, while garlic has been studied for its potential to help reduce inflammation and support overall cardiovascular health. Fresh cabbage, either regular green or the red variety, adds a satisfying crunch to scrambled eggs and brings its own kidney-friendly benefits. It's low in potassium, yet contains helpful compounds and vitamins. Some people enjoy lightly sautéing cabbage with other vegetables for added texture and flavor in their morning eggs. Preparing egg whites at home gives complete control over sodium levels, which is crucial for kidney health. Restaurant egg dishes often contain far more salt than most people realize. At home, using herbs and spices instead of salt creates delicious flavor without the blood pressure concerns. Fresh herbs like parsley, cilantro, or basil can transform a simple egg scramble into something special. These herbs add vibrant flavors while contributing their own antioxidants and beneficial plant compounds. Even small amounts of herbs, when used regularly, can add up to meaningful nutritional benefits over time. For those who follow plant-based diets or prefer to avoid eggs entirely, firm tofu can actually transform into a convincing scrambled egg alternative with the right seasonings. Tofu provides plant-based protein and, when prepared thoughtfully, can be part of a kidney-supportive breakfast routine. Pairing the egg white scramble with a slice of whole grain bread adds satisfying carbohydrates and additional fiber to the meal. Choosing bread with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per slice and at least 3 grams of fiber helps keep this breakfast kidney-friendly. The combination of protein, vegetables, and whole grains creates a balanced meal that provides steady energy, supports blood sugar stability, and offers nutrients that kidneys can process without excessive strain. This type of balanced meal also helps people feel satisfied longer, reducing the temptation for less healthy snacking later. Breakfast number 3. Buckwheat pancakes with apple compote. Despite its name, buckwheat isn't actually wheat at all. It's a seed that's been used in traditional diets around the world for centuries. For kidney health, buckwheat offers some distinct advantages over regular wheat flour, making it worth considering for creative breakfast dishes like pancakes. Buckwheat provides fiber, magnesium, and iron while being notably lower in phosphorus than many other grain alternatives. Since people with kidney concerns often need to monitor phosphorus intake carefully, finding satisfying foods that are naturally lower in this mineral represents a real victory. Making pancakes from buckwheat flour creates a heartier, more substantial texture than regular white flour pancakes. The flavor has a subtle earthiness that pairs beautifully with fruit toppings. For anyone who misses traditional pancake breakfasts while managing kidney health, this option brings back that comfort food feeling. Buckwheat contains compounds called rutin and quercetin, which are flavonoids that function as antioxidants in the body. These compounds have been studied for their potential to support cardiovascular health and reduce inflammation, both of which connect directly to maintaining healthy kidney function over time. Preparing buckwheat pancakes from scratch might sound intimidating, but it's actually quite straightforward. Mixing buckwheat flour with a small amount of regular flour, egg whites, a touch of baking powder, and a kidney-friendly milk creates a simple batter that cooks up beautifully on a griddle.
Topping those buckwheat pancakes with homemade apple compote instead of syrup adds natural sweetness while providing additional kidney-friendly benefits. Apples are wonderful for kidney health. They're low in potassium and rich in fiber and antioxidants, with most of those beneficial compounds residing in the peel. Creating apple compote simply involves dicing apples with their peels on, cooking them gently with a small amount of water and a touch of cinnamon until softened. No added sugar is necessary because apples release their natural sweetness during cooking. The cinnamon adds warmth and flavor while contributing its own anti-inflammatory properties. The fiber in both buckwheat and apples helps support digestive health and may assist in managing blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar matters for kidney health because diabetes and uncontrolled blood glucose are leading causes of kidney disease. Every choice that supports better blood sugar control indirectly protects kidneys. This breakfast option works well for weekend mornings when there's a bit more time for cooking.
Making a larger batch of pancakes means extras can be stored in the refrigerator or freezer, then quickly reheated on busy weekday mornings for a fast, kidney-friendly breakfast. The combination of buckwheat's unique nutritional profile with the antioxidant power of apples creates a breakfast that's both comforting and supportive of kidney health. It proves that eating for kidney health doesn't mean giving up favorite foods, it means making smart substitutions and thoughtful preparations. Adding a small dollop of plain, unsweetened yogurt on top of the pancakes provides a creamy contrast and adds beneficial probiotics. For those watching dairy intake, plant-based yogurt alternatives made from coconut or almond milk can work well, though checking labels for potassium and phosphorus content remains important. Breakfast number 4, chia seed pudding with pineapple. Chia seed pudding has gained popularity in recent years, and for good reason. It's incredibly easy to prepare, requires no cooking, and can be made ahead for grab-and-go convenience. For kidney health specifically, chia seeds bring impressive nutritional benefits without the high potassium content found in many other seeds. Preparing chia pudding couldn't be simpler. Mixing 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of kidney-friendly plant milk, then letting it sit for at least 15 minutes or overnight creates a pudding-like consistency. The tiny seeds absorb liquid and develop a unique texture that many people find satisfying. Chia seeds contain omega-3 fatty acids, which have been studied extensively for their anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation plays a role in kidney disease progression, so including foods with natural anti-inflammatory compounds may help support better kidney health over time. The fiber content in chia seeds is substantial. Just 2 tablespoons provide several grams of fiber. This fiber helps with digestive health, supports steady blood sugar levels, and may assist in maintaining healthy cholesterol levels, all of which connect to better kidney function and overall health. Topping chia pudding with fresh pineapple chunks adds tropical sweetness and additional kidney-friendly benefits. Pineapple is relatively low in potassium compared to bananas or oranges, making it a safer fruit choice for people who need to monitor potassium intake while still enjoying naturally sweet flavors. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that has anti-inflammatory properties and may help with digestion. While more research is needed specifically on bromelain's effects on kidney health, the anti-inflammatory properties align with the general goal of reducing inflammation throughout the body. The natural sweetness of pineapple means no added sugars are needed in the chia pudding, which helps keep blood sugar more stable. For anyone managing diabetes alongside kidney concerns, choosing naturally sweet whole fruits over processed sugars represents an important strategy for protecting kidney health. This breakfast option works beautifully for busy mornings because it can be prepared the night before. Making several small containers of chia pudding at once provides quick breakfasts for multiple days, saving time while ensuring a kidney-friendly meal is always ready. For variety, different fruits can be rotated: blueberries one day, diced apples another, or a mix of raspberries and strawberries. This variety ensures different antioxidants and plant compounds while preventing breakfast boredom. Eating patterns that are sustainable over time matter more than perfect meals. Some people enjoy adding a small sprinkle of unsweetened coconut flakes or a few slivered almonds for texture contrast. When including nuts or seeds beyond the chia seeds themselves, keeping portions small helps manage phosphorus intake while still getting the benefits of these nutritious additions. The beauty of chia pudding lies in its versatility and simplicity. It demonstrates that kidney-friendly eating doesn't require complex recipes or hard-to-find ingredients. Sometimes the most effective health-supporting meals are the ones that fit easily into everyday life. Breakfast number 5. Whole grain toast with cucumber and cream cheese. This last breakfast option might seem surprisingly simple, but sometimes the most straightforward combinations offer wonderful kidney health benefits. Whole grain toast provides complex carbohydrates and fiber, while the toppings add refreshing flavor and beneficial nutrients. Choosing the right bread makes this breakfast work for kidney health. Looking for whole grain bread with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per slice and at least 3 grams of fiber helps ensure it supports rather than strains kidney function. Some brands, like Ezekiel sprouted grain bread, fit these criteria well. The fiber in whole grain bread helps with digestive health and blood sugar management. Whole grains have been associated with lower risks of heart disease and diabetes, two conditions that significantly impact kidney health. Every choice that supports heart health indirectly protects kidneys as well. Spreading a thin layer of cream cheese provides a satisfying creamy element without excessive protein or phosphorus. For those watching dairy intake more carefully, plant-based cream cheese alternatives exist, though checking their potassium and phosphorus content remains important since some contain additives. Fresh cucumber slices add a refreshing crunch and hydrating properties to this breakfast. Cucumbers are extremely low in potassium and sodium while providing hydration and small amounts of beneficial vitamins. Their mild flavor pairs surprisingly well with cream cheese and adds visual appeal to the meal. Cucumbers contain antioxidants and beneficial plant compounds despite their high water content. They're also naturally cooling and can be especially pleasant during warmer months. Including vegetables at breakfast, even in simple ways like this, helps increase overall vegetable intake throughout the day. Adding fresh herbs like dill or chives to the cream cheese before spreading it on toast elevates this simple breakfast into something special. Herbs contribute flavor without sodium while providing their own antioxidants and beneficial compounds. Even small amounts of fresh herbs add nutritional value. This breakfast works perfectly for rushed mornings when there's barely time to eat anything. It takes less than 5 minutes to prepare, requires no cooking, and provides balanced nutrition with carbohydrates, protein, and vegetables. Sometimes the most practical options are the ones people actually stick with long term. For additional nutrition and staying power, adding sliced hard-boiled egg whites on top of the cucumber creates more of a complete meal. This turns a light breakfast into something more substantial without adding excessive potassium or phosphorus to the plate. The simplicity of this breakfast makes it accessible for anyone, regardless of cooking skills or kitchen equipment. It proves that supporting kidney health through food choices doesn't require expensive ingredients, fancy gadgets, or culinary expertise, just thoughtful selection of wholesome, kidney-friendly foods. While these 5 breakfast options offer genuine kidney health benefits, it's important to remember that individual needs vary depending on the stage of kidney disease, other health conditions, and current lab values. What works perfectly for one person might need modifications for another. Working with a registered dietitian who specializes in kidney health provides personalized guidance that generic recommendations cannot match. They can interpret lab results, consider medication interactions, and create meal plans tailored to specific needs, including appropriate portion sizes for protein and minerals. Hydration deserves mention when discussing kidney health. For people with normal kidney function, adequate water intake helps kidneys filter waste more effectively. However, those with advanced kidney disease may need to limit fluid intake. This is another area where individual medical guidance matters tremendously. Consistency in making kidney-friendly food choices matters more than perfection. Having a kidney-friendly breakfast most days of the week while occasionally enjoying other foods represents a sustainable approach. Rigid dietary rules that feel punishing usually don't last, but gradual changes that become new habits do. Beyond breakfast choices, other lifestyle factors significantly impact kidney health. Managing blood pressure, controlling blood sugar if diabetes is present, avoiding smoking, limiting alcohol, and getting regular physical activity all work together to protect kidney function over time. Regular monitoring of kidney function through blood and urine tests helps catch changes early. Creatinine and GFR numbers don't tell the whole story, but they provide valuable information about how kidneys are functioning and whether dietary and lifestyle interventions are helping. Some people find that tracking breakfast choices and kidney function markers over time helps identify which foods truly make a difference for their body. Everyone responds somewhat differently to foods, and paying attention to these patterns can guide increasingly personalized food choices. It's worth noting that while these breakfast options can support kidney health, they're not miracle cures for kidney disease. They work best as part of a comprehensive approach that includes medical care, appropriate medications when needed, and other healthy lifestyle practices. Supporting kidney health through breakfast choices represents something within everyone's control. Small, consistent changes in what shows up on the morning plate can genuinely make a difference in how kidneys function over time and how those lab numbers trend. The 5 breakfast options shared today: oatmeal with berries, egg white scrambles with vegetables, buckwheat pancakes with apple compote, chia pudding with pineapple, and whole grain toast with cucumber, all offer genuine kidney-friendly benefits while being practical and delicious. Remember, though, that everyone's kidney health situation is unique. Before making significant dietary changes, especially if kidney disease has been diagnosed, checking with a healthcare provider or kidney dietitian ensures that choices align with individual needs and current health status. If this information has been helpful, sharing it with others who might benefit really does make a difference. Hitting that like button and subscribing to Health Bloom helps this content reach more people looking for practical, caring health guidance they can actually use. Comments are always welcome. Sharing experiences with kidney-friendly breakfasts, asking questions, or suggesting topics for future episodes helps create a community where everyone learns together. Kidney health might feel overwhelming sometimes, but taking it one breakfast at a time makes it manageable. Thank you for spending this time together today. Taking care of kidney health is taking care of overall well-being. Until next time, here's to mornings that nourish the body and support those hard-working kidneys.